Hi, my name is TJ, and in this video, you are going to learn how to trade with Renko charts, specifically using Tradingview. Okay, now the history behind how Renko started. It started with the Japanese, and the Japanese had to figure out a way to try and understand the price movements of rice futures specifically. And because of that, they constructed a way to do it using what they call bricks. So Renko was formulated from the word renga, which means bricks, in Japan, and they started using it ever since. And as you can see, it actually looks like a brick. Okay, and so the reason they did that was because they needed to be able to formulate price action. And so what ended up happening as well is that they actually formulated different types of Renko. So when you look at different softwares, different charting types, depending on the charting tool or the charting software, you are going to see different types of Renko, which is why we're specifically focusing on the Renko on TradingView. Okay, so there's TradingView charts, there is Tradeovate charts, there is NinjaTrader charts, and there's different kinds. And each of those different charting tools have their own specific Renko. Okay, now there are pros and cons to Renko, just like candlesticks. The pros to Renko is that it is very smooth. It's easier to tell of supply and demand zones. It's easier to understand which way the market is really moving, and it removes a lot of noise, even down to smaller time frames, like the 1 minute time frame. Okay. The con to it is that you cannot always know the open, the close, and the high and the low really of that specific session at that time period. So for example, on a candlestick, you can tell in a 1 minute time frame or a 2 minute time frame, you can tell what the high was in that 1 minute, what the low was, what the open price was, and what the close price was. With a Renko, you cannot tell that. A Renko specifically helps you to understand the overall price movement of any particular commodity. Okay, and so in the next module, we're going to go into the next phase, which is the property of Renko.